Hey everyone, Knox here with the American Suppressor Association, and welcome to our July 2022 Suppressor Policy Update. And since you last tuned in, a lot has happened at ATF, so let's bring you up to speed. On July 12th, Steve Dettlebach was confirmed by the U.S. Senate to become the next ATF director, and he was sworn in at a private ceremony soon thereafter. Director Dettlebach is the first Senate-confirmed director at ATF since B. Todd Jones famously resigned in March 2015 after attempting to reclassify M855 ammunition as armor-piercing. As a trade association for the suppressor industry, it is our job to work with and keep tabs on ATF, and as such, we hope that Director Dettlebach is able to put aside his personal anti-gun opinions as he leads the governing agency tasked with enforcing federal firearms laws. Should he issue any directives that negatively impact suppressors, you will be among the first to know. That we promise you. In other news, ATF's National Firearms Act Division also has a new sheriff in town. Earlier this month, it was announced that Amy Stely replaced Steve Rosenthal as the NFA Division Chief. Anyone who has worked in the industry over the past decade has likely crossed paths with Amy, as she has risen through the ranks at ATF and specifically the NFA Division. For you consumers, she is in large part responsible for the launch of the new eForm system in December, which has significantly decreased wait times for suppressors. Congratulations to Chief Stely and best of luck to Steve Rosenthal. Last, but certainly not least, there has unfortunately been no updates from ATF regarding the eForm 1 denials. To jog your memory, at the end of February, ATF summarily denied almost 850 Form 1 suppressor applications. Shortly thereafter, they notified every applicant with a pending Form 1 suppressor application, nearly 3,000 people, that they would now be required to provide pictures and descriptions of all parts and components that would be used to make the suppressor, or their application would be disapproved. Rather than publicly explaining their rationale and giving Form 1 applicants time to adjust, ATF resorted to sending threatening emails to law-abiding Americans who were trying to follow the law, the same way ATF applied the law before February 28th. On March 15th, ASA filed a Freedom of Information Act request asking for all internal communications and information pertaining to the Form 1 denials, delays, and change in protocol. We also worked with Senator Steve Daines, the House Judiciary Committee, Representative Andy Biggs, the NRA, FRAC, and nearly 170 lawmakers to ask ATF directly why they were treating these law-abiding citizens like criminals. At the time of this filming, we have not received any response. We are pushing for answers and will update you as soon as we have them. We wish that we had better news, but know that ASA is actively working to get to the bottom of this. Well, that's it for your July Suppressor Policy Update. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next month. As a nonprofit, our job is to fight for your rights, and we could not do it without your support. Your membership and your donations fund our fights in Washington, D.C. and in state capitals across the country. I promise that the American Suppressor Association will not stop fighting until suppressors are removed from the National Firearms Act and are legal to own in all 50 states. Help us protect your right to protect your hearing by making sure your membership in the American Suppressor Association is active. Visit us at asamember.com to join or renew today. That's asamember.com.